So Jenna, I've got to ask, you have got such an amazing cast for this. How much fun was it working off so many wonderful actors and being able to, jump in there yourself and kind of battle with them? It seemed like a lot of fun.
It was a surreal experience. I mean, because when Cloris walked in onto set, the first scene, it was between me and her, and it was so overwhelming because she's playing my grandma. And it's a legend who I've always admired and dreamed of working with, and I was so overwhelmed with gratitude that she wanted to be part of telling this story, and she was so wildly supportive. Everyone was wildly supportive, I have to say that. And working with her and Kevin Pollak and then Bruce Dern, Steve Guttenberg, Elaine Hendricks, it was a dream come true. Every day I learned so much from all of them, and even in the edit you see why they're legends. You just see that they make interesting choices and they're so bold and confident and creative and spontaneous. It was incredible.
I've got to ask, going from Girl Night Stand to this, how much growth and how much difference or fun? I mean, what was the experience like for you going from the short to this? Because I know it's not necessarily a prequel or anything, but there is a connection with kind of the storyline. I know you're playing a different character, but I think the elements are there.
Well, it's just higher stakes when you bring home someone to meet the family, and the pressures involved and putting it up against a traditional all-American family was a lot of fun, because I know when I go home for any holiday, I'm nervous about whatever. Hopefully I'm not disappointing my parents, and there's just more pressure. But with Girl Night Stand, it was just in terms of personal growth, speaking solely on sexuality, it's just a different moment in time when you're first having these moments of self-discovery and inclinations. And with Lez Bomb, I wanted it to be sort of a continuation of that, but further along, where there's more of you know more who you are, but maybe you're still not comfortable with stepping fully into those shoes.
I've got to ask, you chose Thanksgiving, and food becomes a part of the movie.
Right.
How much fun was that, making it, so cohesive that way?
I think it depends on who you ask. I thought it was great. My production designers probably wanted to kill me. They actually, when there's a moment when Cloris throws a turkey, they built that turkey.
Whoa.
Built it, and it looks so amazing. But they made that turkey so that they didn't have to waste turkeys.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, amazing. It was a piece of art.
You premiered this at Bentonville, which has become something I think a lot of filmmakers are excited about this festival. How much fun was that experience? You guys won an award that night?
Bentonville was an incredible experience. I had no idea what to expect going there, and I love the town. There was so much good food there, I don't even know where to begin. And then we got to spend time with Gina Davis, which I always said that A League of Their Own was the movie that made me want to tell stories and make movies. And so when I was sitting across from her, I was like, is this actually happening? And I love the message and the mission that they're spearheading, and in terms of greater representation, it's amazing. It was amazing.
What's it mean to bring it to a festival that is honoring the community and showcasing a film like yours, Lez Bomb, to an audience that I think is going to really love it?
Well, first of all, this is my first time in Austin, and Jim kept telling me I have to get my butt down here. I'm so happy I did. I think it's so important for a festival to embrace telling stories that represent underserved demographics and just creating greater representation, because really it is about seeing characters on screen because they have such a lasting impact. And I think in terms of creating more awareness and spreading empathy and compassion, I can't think of a better way for that to happen than telling these stories and bringing an audience together and uniting through that experience of being off your phone and sharing this experience together.
You got to bring your DP and your editor back from Girl Night Stand. How much fun is it?
Your stuff.
How much fun is it to work with people that you obviously have confidence in, and did it make your jumping into the feature film easier? I mean, how much impact did they have on it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I grew sports growing up, and when you're on a team and you play with those people for long enough, there's just this intuitive nature to the way the ensemble moves, and it's collaborative and it's creative. Yet you all sort of push each other to be the best version of yourselves, and like I felt that way so much with my DP and my editor, and I have so much trust in them, and I was so happy that they were able to do it, and the gang was back together again,
Well, I've got to ask, do you have anything in the pipeline? What's next? How can we keep track of everything?
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm working on another feature. The script is done, and we started to show it around. It's a comedy. I'm a sucker for a laugh. I like to laugh, and so that one we're currently trying to package.
Well, I hope it gets picked up, and I hope we get to see it. Thank you for making Lez Bomb. It was hilarious.
Thank you so much for all your time.
Thanks.